Although viewing several, or if you prefer.
Pourquoi je vis, pourquoi je meurs.
It's been a while since we've been with Kazakhstan's greatest son. I couldn't say why exactly. I'll be honest. There was great enthusiasm and discourse around some of my uploads a good year or so ago when I first discovered Dimash and recognized his brilliance and as most people react to him for the first time, just going, "Wow, who is this guy? What is this voice?" Then there was the upload I had made where I showed him to my dad, and my dad had some very clumsy and silly, uh, a mere choice of words that I knew people were going to take it in a certain way, but I knew what he meant. But either way, he annoyed a lot of fans. So a lot of engagement with that video, but mostly negative. Either way, I've not been with Dimash in a long time. So I thought I'd see if there's anything that's come out relatively recently that's worth checking out. And here's a release from a couple of weeks ago um, called, apologies on the pronunciation, is either YAZGI or YAZGI, I don't know. No idea what to expect on this one. I'm sure that it being Dimash is going to be impressive and engaging and lovely because his voice is so wonderful and the compositions that I've heard from him, whether his own work or otherwise, they're always very impressive and very nice. So, relatively high expectations, but no point in making any predictions on that score. I'll just go into it now and see what we see. So yeah, Dimash. Apologies, I still can't do his surname properly with, let's just say, for the moment at least, YAZGI. Where the format's interesting. We've got this sort of, cell phone sort of ratio. Either way. And this is apparently a mood video. Literally don't know what that means, but again, we'll just see what we see. That's a nice tone of guitar. Mood indeed.
Duman duman çıktım yine sana geldim. Riya riya geçtim yine sana geldim. Sakladığın o sessizliği ben de duydum. Bakar bakar açın bendim solan senden ah. Aynı dalda ayrı mevsim ayrı ayrı ah. Biri bakar olurken biri kazan olur ya.
Right, let me go back just a smidge. Lovely lyrics. I feel like obviously the in-video captions are. I assume that's his native, Kazakh language. I don't know though. And I've got the captions here as well. Very nice lyrics. And in keeping with the tone of his voice, it's just very, as always, very rich. I'm sure we'll get some more dynamic movement, but even if he stayed in this sort of mode, he's got such a rich tone, wherever he's sitting, whether he's here or up here or whatever, it's lovely to hear. It's just, and also, I don't think I've heard him, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I don't think I've heard him sing in this language, which again, I'm assuming is Kazakh, but I could be completely wrong about that. And again, it sounds beautiful. It's just lovely. It's pure ASMR, frankly. Let's see what we get to when we come to the chorus.
Kazan olur ya. Yollar kapanır bana. Geceler ağlar sana. Ödünsüzler susunca hayalin kalır bana. Aynı gün altında yollar başka bir yana. Bir adımlık bir sevim örülür arada. Yana yana biz ayrı.
That lyric, I'm so sorry, that lyric's lovely actually. A single step of distance becomes a lifetime between us. This sort of mood video it's obviously very straightforward. It's just your boy in a simple little setting with candles and just a microphone and just emoting and a performance video of sorts. So, regardless of that, if I'd have just listened to the audio, I think that would have been just as impactful than seeing this particular video that's been constructed here. Everything feels it's very not simple. Don't mistake me there, but it feels like a very radio friendly sort of easy to access. There's not much happening vocally that's, it's not SOS. It's not something that's giving you a lot to contend with. You just have a steady beat and a pleasant melody and just a really soothing and lovely tone of voice, which is no bad thing. It's just there's a little part of my brain right now that's thinking, this is lovely, but are we going to see you know, any little flips and change ups that give us what we've come to expect, I think, from Dimash as a performer. But if we don't, that's fine.
Yana yana biz ayrı düştük yaralı. Nasibimiz yok kaldı gönül kara.
And there's now that layering with the darker, the lower rather. I assume that's him too.
Bir düş gibi aynı yerdeydi gezi kaldı. Ayrı zaman aynı sevda içte sızı kaldı. Biz vardık zaman hiç varmadı bize. Bakar bakar açın bendim solan sendin ah.
Irresistible
Aynı dalda
runs.
ayrı mevsim ayrı ayrı ah. Biri bakar olurken biri hazan olur. Yollar kapanır bana, geceler ağlar sana.
I assume that extra layer is him, like he's harmonizing with himself, with that much incredibly deep, really rich background.
Yollar başka bir yana, bir adımlık mesafe ömrü
Again, love that lyric.
arada. Yana yana biz ayrı düştük yaralı. Nasibimiz yok kaldı
Looks to the camera.
gönül karalı.
Yes, yes, I see you. Love the guitar solo. Nice.
Yollar kapanır bana.
Nope. You don't get away with that. There we go. You give us. I was waiting for something, just a little something, because it just satisfies that part of my brain that goes, "Ooh, give me a belt, just show me that thing that I know you can do." That was quite subtle, but very satisfying still, especially off the back of that lovely little guitar break.
Yollar kapanır bana.
I almost wish that was closer in the mix. I wanted to hear more of that, but still nice.
Susunca hayalim kalır bana. Aynı gün altında yollar başka bir yana. Bir adımlık mesafe ömrü arada. Yana yana biz ayrı düştük yaralı. Nasibimiz yok kaldı gönül karalı.
Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. Okay. I mean, it was never going to be disappointing. I do wish that moment of belting, I just wish that was closer in the mix. I wish we had more of that. If the guitar had dropped away a little bit and we just got a nice little punch of that amazing belt that he can do. But still very nice, very not as impactful, like I say, or not as sort of stirring as some of the other things I've seen, especially SOS. Few things will probably ever compare for me with the first time listening to that, because it was just, I still occasionally do go back to it. I do go back and listen to sections of it and go, oh, it's that particular live performance. There's a couple of them that I've seen actually, but the one that I personally reacted to for the first time. It's wonderful. I'm curious, actually. Is there any reference here to which language we were actually? Again, I don't want to assume anything. That's my thing. I want to know for sure. Oh, it's Turkish. Okay. Hang on a second. Am I being thick? I think I am being thick. I realise now that the closed captions were apparently done by the Turkey Dimash fan club, so that makes sense. I saw that flash up at the very end, but I didn't register it. Okay, there you go. That answers me. I've literally never heard a song in Turkish before, so that was lovely to hear as well. God, they're showing off and then they're showing off. It's like, okay, I can sing beautifully in practically any language. Just give me a language and I'll do it. Yeah, what is there to say? Beautiful. Genuinely lovely. Very nice lyrics, actually. I did enjoy the overall tone and message. Very sweet, very, I mean, sad, obviously. It definitely had a real tragic undertone to it. I love that lyric, like, say, about taking one step becomes a lifetime between us, and referencing to, as one becomes spring, the other becomes autumn. Yeah, it's very, very melancholic, but also just very tender and very beautiful. So, as always, the fans who have previously given support and criticism to things I've uploaded, reactions, to him, as always, give me some suggestions or ideas if I go back to him at some point soon. What should I check out next? What's particularly a live one? I'd like a nice live performance. It doesn't matter how recent it is or which song it is, frankly, I don't mind. Um, yeah, I'd be happy to watch anything by him, particularly if it's live. Very open to suggestions on that front. So please do leave those thoughts. What did you think of this particular song? Yeah. Give this a like if you liked it. But yeah. Goodbye forever.
Hey, shut up! Will you shut up? Shut up! Bloody peasant! Oh, what a giveaway! Hear that, eh?